Hello everyone, I hope you are doing all great. Well, in our previous video, we had discussed about the overview of this whole playlist. And in this video, we'll be extracting our data and we'll be seeing how can we pre-process our data using various features. Well, let's get started. Okay, we'll start this video with a quick recap of the overview of this whole interface, which we'll be using. So over here we can find the get data section. We can extract the data using various things such as Excel, from text CSV files, from Power BI datasets, SQL servers, and also the web pages. Now, this is the transform data section which we'll be using in this video using Power Query Editor. So to pre-process our data, to clean our data and bring our data into something from which we can extract the insights. Now, these are various visualizations which will be used later when we bring out our clean data with us. So let's start with get data. Since our data is in text CSV file, we'll click over here. Now you can trace your data where the file is located. Now this is what your data looks like initially when it's loaded. So there are two options. One is load and second is transform data. So before starting off with any data you extract, it's very important or it should be mandatory to transform the data first before loading, just to ensure that your data is quite well. So let's transform the data first. The only reason why we transform our data before loading the data is simple. If you can see in this data set, there you can see there are some null values. Also, the column headers are the default headers given by the Power BI, like column 1, column 2, column 3. But we need the headers like the first row, like row ID, order ID, and order date. So there may be some null values or there may be change in data types which we need to rectify before actually importing the data for visualization. If we don't do this, there may be chances that our visualizations may hamper. Convert this unstructured data into the structured one. As you can see, the first problem is that the first row needs to be the header. Now, how can we convert this? Because Power BI has created the default headers like column 1, column 2, column 3. Now, how to tackle this? We can simply go to use first row as headers. When we click that, our row ID, order ID will be the column names. Proceeding further, we can see there are various null values in our data. So to remove these null values, we can simply go to remove rows over here. So there are various options like remove top rows or remove bottom rows. We can select top 10 rows to remove the top 10 rows. Similarly for bottom rows or remove the alternate rows. Now, as we want to remove these null values, we can simply click remove blank rows. This will remove all the blank rows in our data. So let's try. As you can see, our data has been cleaned efficiently so as to import into the visualizations page. Before that, we can see the row ID values are just increment values. So it's better to remove this column. We can right click and you can see this remove option over here. By clicking this, we can get rid of that column. Now the best and amazing feature which Power BI Query Editor provides us is this applied steps interface. Now in this interface, we can directly retrieve back our previous actions taken. Now, for example, we remove the row ID column. We can retrieve back by clicking this cancel option, and here we can see our row ID has retrieved back. Now, whatever pre-processing techniques which we had applied, those were really simple and introductory level steps. But apart from those, Power BI Query Editor provides us with very advanced steps for pre-processing our really unstructured data. So if you want, we can make a separate playlist regarding discussion of all these features step by step. It's time to move our data from this Power BI Query Editor to the visualizations page, in which we'll visualize and make the dynamic dashboard out of it by using various visualizations as per our client requirement. So as our client will have a proper view about all his data. So how to move this into the visualizations page? So in this home option, we can find this close and apply. Also in this file section, you can see the close and apply option. Just click upon it. Now when you do this, this will load the data to the model, and we can see all our data columns are visible in this field section. At this point, we'll stop our video, and in the next video, based on whatever data the client has provided us, we'll create the best and effective visualizations, and using those visualizations, we'll create a dynamic dashboard out of it. If you like this, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and also like, comment and share. Also comment your genuine views in the comment section. So take care, bye bye, and see you in next video.